Well, obviously really proud of our guys that come out and win the second game, win the series. We certainly don't want to fall in the trap of just being satisfied with that. We have a chance to do something special, and that's, sweep a series. And there's a lot of hard work that has to go into that to give you an opportunity. But proud of the way the guys are playing. Outside of one inning, we're doing some really good things. Defensively, I know the error, people will see the 4 errors and they're not very good, and they'll see the 6 errors in 2 games. But, the things that we're doing, getting ourselves in position, backing up, communicating, those are things that I look at that could lead to certainly a lot more errors if we're not there. We had a breakdown that inning. But Danny Lynch is just playing as good as it gets at third base that I've seen in a long time. And our guys, we're a veteran on the infield. All 4 of those guys have played well and have played together, so they know each other. And offensively, it seems like 5 of the top 6 hitters are the ones that are doing all the damage. Today we saw them have 7 of the 10 hits. We need to get the rest of the guys going to get that thing balanced a little bit more.
You talk about pitch hitting Carson for Slade, and do you feel like you might change the lineup a little bit after?
I don't know. I'll think about that. But this time of year, yesterday we had Carson in there for defense, so it just kind of fell that way. He actually went in for defense and then came up. So I was kind of really trying to see what they had, a lefty that was warming up down there, so I really didn't know what was going on. But at that time, it was a 6-out game, and defense was the most important thing. One at bat wasn't going to make the difference in that. The defense was going to make the difference.
Coach, thoughts on Riggins' performance?
Thought he did well. I thought he got stronger as he went. In his 5th and 6th inning, he was clean both those innings. He was 3 up, 3 down. North Alabama, they battled you, and they battled him. They threatened every inning up to the 5th inning. They had people on. He had to pitch around some things. So Hunter's he's a good pitcher. I thought today he got stronger as he went along. Drew Boyd came in, gave us 2 quality innings there out of the bullpen. A very athletic play on Sarge in the 1st and 3rd, early break steal for him to freeze the runner at 3rd and get the out at 2nd. That's a very athletic play. That was really a momentum. It was a 6-3 ball game at that time, and if they steal that run, it cuts it down to 2 runs. So, we've done some things well. I just hated we had 4 errors in the inning, and 2 of those, both those runs were unearned in that inning as well.
Coach, could you touch on Ewing swinging as good as I've seen him? He looks comfortable over there.
He does. He looks good. He's seeing the ball really well. Sargent's seeing the ball really well. Both of them have had line outs for nothing to show for it. Will McGillis has had a lot of line outs. So, Reese is doing well. He's playing good in the outfield. He's dropped some weight from last year. He's moving a lot better. He's just put himself really in a better athletic situation.
Second straight game, you do bulk of your damage in the first 3 innings. I mean, kind of the same thing we asked you last night. Same result kind of thing.
Yeah, I think the guy that they brought in relief, he had a little something, that spin rate or whatever that was getting us out up top. We didn't make the adjustments that we needed to try to run his pitch count up, but sometimes you got to tip your hat to that guy, and certainly moving forward, we got to learn from that. And hopefully, we'll be better for that. But yeah, we seem to come out swinging it pretty good there in the early innings, and if you got a good pitching staff, I guess you get away with it for so long, and then it's going to catch up with you. But we need to do more damage there in the 6 and 7, 8 innings.
Coach, before the season started, you talked about Hunter Riggins having, the composure and the presence that Walker Powell had last year. Do you feel like that was on display today?
I really do. Yeah, I mean, they're very similar. Their arm angles are different, but their presence is the same. They don't really get too sped up with anything, and I think our players feed off from that, and they can feel that, those guys are in command of what they're doing in their job.
Coach, Hunter said he pitched against North Alabama in Division II and pitches against them in Division I. You ever heard of anything like that before?
No, I don't guess I have, but I don't know. It may have happened at some point, but yeah, that is a little strange. I didn't know that had happened. So.
Last night we saw Tyler Stewart, and then today we had Tanner Hall closing it out today. Are you still kind of assessing the closer position right now?
Yeah, I think it's by committee. I mean, I don't think that we can just sit here and label a guy like Sandlin's first year, freshman, he's our closer. Stanley, his junior year, he's our closer. I don't think we have that. I think we got enough pieces together, and we've got enough guys that we don't have to just label one guy as that. And 4 weeks from now we might, but I think that's what this non-conference is all about, trying to see who fits those roles and who wins those jobs.
Anything else for Coach?